Hello, everyone. Well, seeing as we're here and I'm feeling particularly difficult today, let's make things particularly difficult. So I installed some mods, and I figure I should probably preempt this for anybody watching the YouTube video, because we're going to have some fun things happening today. Hopefully. I don't know. Should make life easier. They're awkward to place. Wonder why. Oh, you'll see why. Alright, hold on. We gotta do a thing. Wow, there we go. Okay, does Wander see more ASMR today? It's because I've got a really, really bad migraine. And, it's difficult to speak without, like, kind of hurting a little bit. Must attach to an existing building. What is this butts? Alright. Fine. Just make the mammoth shrine to mammoth. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, so I've got like a really bad migraine today, which is why I started so late. And that's why I'm kind of starting a little early. I guess for those of you on YouTube, whenever I have migraines, I can't like really stream normally. Because it's, I mean, you try streaming with a really, really bad headache. So I've pretty much spent the entire day catatonic in bed, and dying because it's 90 degrees in here, and that's not a good feeling. So I'll probably perk up a little bit, but I'm really low energy. But I forgot I left a little gift for myself here, and I'm looking forward to, seeing how it's, received. I think that might be the wrong term. Hey, bird.
Have you started streaming?
Yeah, I've already started streaming. I'm already recording. I'm just in here. I'm waiting for you guys. It's no biggie.
Okay. How's it going, chat? Feeling laid back? Feeling sexy?
I mean, considering I'm in ASMR mode, they better be.
I was gonna say, you sound very
Yeah, I've been lying in bed all day, except for, so we walked over for Mexican food, because we didn't have any food, and it was really warm in here, and so we didn't really want to cook, and I was like, alright, fine, you know, I can tolerate being outside. I lived in New Mexico, I lived in California, I've lived in North Carolina, like, heat sucks, but I can deal with it. We get back, and I just, like, lay down, and I'm like, oh, I have one of those migraines, don't I? And that was the extent of my day.
Wow.
Yeah, so I watched bad anime. I should have watched JoJo, but it was too yelly. Like, I watched a bout to the first 2A fight, and I was just like, nope, scratch this.
It's Pokemon levels of yelly. It's great.
It is great, but I was just like, no.
You can't have a migraine while watching it. That's very true.
It's intolerable. On the plus side,
JoJo state of mind.
Yeah. On the plus side, once you guys get these mods going, life's gonna get a lot easier for us.
Items now stack up trivially easy in this game.
Yeah, but items stack up to 1,000 now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's actually quite nice.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was. I was like, well, I mean,
stacks of 50 are stupid.
Yeah, or stacks of 20. Some things don't even stack, like the stupid skeleton keys.
Right.
So now, like, I'm currently tidying up and making sure the base looks nice. You know, just nice things. Oh, right. I also got a mod that makes it so we get free bark whenever we craft the, like, shaped wood stuff. So we have, like, endless bark now. Which really probably didn't seem like a major issue, but that was annoying for me.
Yeah. Instead of cutting the whole forest, you can just go up to one happy little infinite bark tree.
Yep.
Very nice. I was looking at the sink earlier today, the bit sink, and it looks like the Shattered Planets Greg intro.
Yes, I've saved that specifically. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm really looking forward to hearing people's reactions to that.
That'll show. Well, I mean, technically, it already made it into a video.
Of course, but now it's going to be official.
Maybe when Shell does the animated recaps.
Yeah. So working on my promotion basically took 100% of my mental energy and then some. And
okay.
like, even though I got it a couple of weeks ago, I still feel like I'm doing the mental equivalent of like when you sprint like a 100-meter dash and you run for like another 50 feet afterwards because you can't slow down.
Yep.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm actually starting to slow down a little bit, which is fantastic. Big fan of that. I'm like, oh, I can think about things that aren't work again. Weird.
Yeah. I assume you might not have to do as much overtime too?
Yeah, so that's all taken care of. One thing that like has been very nice about transitioning to my new role is I get to delegate a lot more work to people now. So now, like, when people give me a project, I usually have like 2 or 3 people to help me on it. Instead of like me just like either being that person or taking on a project solo. So that has some really, really nice benefits where like if I don't feel pressured to like finish stuff so much because I can just like tell someone else to do it, and if they don't finish it, it's not really my problem. I mean, it is, but it's not like I feel like a compulsion to like step in and like finish it. I can just be like, well, it didn't get done, so like that's not we'll work with it. So that's been really nice, and that's gonna dramatically cut down on the temptation to do any sort of overtime. Let me pull up your chart real quick and make sure I get these suckers in the right order.
Yeah. Getting that working was scary, because like the moment I throw in the mods, it's like, by the way...
Yeah, there's no like mod loader graph or anything like that. Like it's just a list.
Yeah,
this is rough.
It's awful. I mean, it's actually pretty simple, but like when I was first getting it started, it actually looked like I permanently killed the server, and there was like no explanation
terrifying.
why, and I was just like, oh, so this is going to be one of those days. But then it just kind of... and so effectively, I can't find the server on the server browser anymore. I have to like direct input the IP, though I think you can just join off of me. There's a couple of ways of like finagling it, but
okay.
I just couldn't connect it. Eventually, I just managed to somehow get the error message of like, by the way, you don't have the mods. And I'm like, oh, you could have just said that from the start, and this would have been so much easier.
Yeah, I mean, you know firsthand once you venture into the world of mods, it's a crapshoot what the hell exactly is going to happen.
I'm getting better.
Depends on the game.
I'm getting better at finagling it. Starbound. Someday we'll do Starbound and I'll have it working, but I'll get fans to help me test that shit first.
Yep.
It is not worth testing mods with you guys, because... time.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it looks like Gaunt the Revenant graduated from the Air Force Academy.
Hey!
Yeah. That's what he was... I think he was doing Air Force, if I remember.
Yeah, he wanted to, like, load shit, if I remember right.
Yeah. Well, good for him. Yeah, he sent over some graduation photos. He looks quite snazzy in his uniform. We have cool fans.
Yeah. I will forever remember him as the only fan that has ever met me in real life.
Yep. So far.
True. That'll probably change soon.
Yeah.
Or it won't change at all. We'll go to PAX expecting to run into some people, and it's like, nope.
I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't run into anyone at all at PAX.
Well, hopefully it'll be easier, because I've got shirts this time. I'm gonna be wearing like a Wanderbot logo. Yeah.
Can I have one? I'll pay you for it.
Yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna be I'm gonna be printing it through your company. Probably.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Amazon launched that service like 2 or 3 years ago. Where you,
Amazon merch. It's like super invite only, but since Amazon also owns Twitch.
Yep. It's a real small scale offer. I don't really know a whole lot about it.
Yeah.
Because like that's like kind of almost a secret project, but also kind of not. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
It's publicly known, but also like internally like super duper under wraps.
But yeah, so I ordered 2 shirts already from Designed by Humans and Streamlabs. And the Designed by Humans one was garbage. Like, you know how like if you put a PNG on like something else, sometimes it'll have aliasing issues for like unclear reasons.
That sucks.
It had really bad.
They did that?
Yeah, it had really bad aliasing around the design, and I'm like,
oh.
And like the image quality was kind of bad too, and I was just like, huh, this is like not crisp and kind of has this like fuzzy print feel to it. I'm kind of curious why. Like this is like they specifically send it to you at a discount for like this is what it'll look like, and I'm like, you could have at least tried for me and then like cut the quality for everybody else.
Nah, dude.
At least that would make sense.
So did we ever make it to the silver mine?
Yes.
I'm at like the weird little city.
Durf and I did. So if you wanna come back, you are free to do so.
I was gonna say like let me just sprint over to that little area. It's the dark brown spot on the bottom left corner, right?
Yeah. Let me double check. Okay. So it's not quite that.
Okay.
Do you see?
If I said south from like the weird like city, I'll run into it, right?
No, it's not that far south. Let's see.
Okay.
Do you see how the wall kind of goes along the northwest side into like a rocky mountain area?
I'm next to Sepper Meru. I don't see a wall.
Okay.
So.
Oh, you're next to Sepper Meru. No, I'm talking about the Orange City. In the unnamed city, there's that northwest wall.
Yes.
Do you see it on the map? Okay.
Yep.
Do you see how it turns into that mountain range? See that that road that forks and kind of like terminates into the mountain range? That's where the silver mine is.
Terminates into the mountain range.
Also, we can just teleport.
I don't see a fork. Yeah, but I want to walk because I mean it's a lovely day in the desert.
Well,
I'm gonna head to that mountain range. I don't really see the road forking that you're talking about, but I see the mountain range.
Yeah, you're
like if I just
for...
went due east from Sepper Meru, that's what you're talking about, right?
Due east and a little south.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get it now. I see it.
But yeah, so Durf and I more or less continued the trip.
Okay, I figured as much.
And got a bunch of silver, so I was able to finish the map room, which gives us teleportation. And then somebody was like, hey, by the way, you're running admin commands. You know you can just totally, like, click on the map and teleport to wherever, right? And I was like,
yeah,
what?
but they can also go fuck themselves because, like...
No, that is very cheatsy. But it would be convenient for getting to places... it's convenient for getting to places we've already been to before. I don't feel too guilty about that.
Yeah, true.
Like, I've used it a couple of times to warp back to our old home, because... Well,
yeah, that's fair. Our old home sucks, but we have some stuff there.
Yeah.
What's the, what colors do the shirts come in?
Many. Kinda depends. Amazon only has 5, so I just kind of went with the primaries.
Okay.
It's got the orange logo on it, so I was a little bit constrained, but, you know, blue, red, purple.
Alright.
Various shades of gray.
I'll probably go with the purple, because that's pimpin'.
Yeah, that's what we ordered from Merch by Amazon, so that's... Hopefully that one will be good.
Okay. Oh, we'll find out.
Yep. That's kind of where I'm at. And I was like, well, I mean, it's a neat little venture. Unfortunately, it takes them forever to confirm designs. Like, the other people are just like, yeah, sure, print whatever you want. And I'm like, this is how people can just post up not legitimate stuff and get away with it, no problem.
Due east and a little south. Oh, I'm too far north. I see. Wonder where the other two are.
I don't know. They've been
Usually
quiet.
Not this late.
No. Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, we just hang out for a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was hoping you guys were all at the house. I have something to show you.
Nah. I started this venture. I'm gonna finish it.
Yep.
I'm gonna get over to that mine. Or maybe I'll give up when I realize that this venture is the pointless exercise in pride at this point. Found a landmark called the Jawbone. Is that
Yep,
the right
you're
area?
right there then.
Excellent.
So
found
if you
some
check the
Rockies.
map, the eyeball that marks the Jawbone, it is directly northwest of there. That kind of like dark patch where it meets the road. You should see like a wooden structure, and there's
Yep,
just a bunch
gotcha.
of like there'll just be a bunch of like silver rocks hanging out in the area.
Rhino Horn Ridge. I went the wrong way because I need to be heading. There's the wooden structure, and there's silver all over the place.
Keith, did you see
Yep.
my thing about the mods?
Yeah.
Okay. They don't take very long to install.
Yeah,
It
I
took a
did it,
lot
like,
longer to figure
a
out
minute.
than it took to install.
It generally does.
Did you see the music link bird?
I did. I took like a really brief look at it, and I was like, oh, I was able to figure this out. Poor Keith. But then again, I have a lot more experience.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could figure that out or not, because I'm literally looking like this doesn't make sense.
Oh, is this a puzzle game situation?
No, that'd
No.
be easy.
No,
It's
it's
matching puzzles are super easy. No, it's here's some instrumental. Figure out how to make these lyrics match this instrumental. I'm like, I can I'm basically limited to the songs where you can clearly match like some sort of lead instrument to the vocals, and that song is just baffling.
Yeah, so I'll help you out with that after the stream. But I looked at it for like 20 seconds before I hopped on here.
Like at the best, I'm like, that seems like a sea shanty. I think.
What? What just happened? Huh.
Lady
So-
Bird has guilt tricked me into pressing the start stream button.
So, unrelated, or I guess related to starting streaming, I'm just managing inventories, getting rid of stuff, and I just drank a ton of absinthe. My character got extremely drunk, and I gained a level for it.
Oh, is that how it works? The
Yep.
RB.
Thanks, game.
I've had absinthe in real life, and
These
let
are
me
a lot
tell
of
you,
mods.
that is a very overrated drink.
I've never.
It tastes gross. It doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't like get you high.
I have
It
to
just
restart the game. I haven't
sucks.
even launched the game yet. That's annoying.
Yeah, welcome to the game.
All right, time to restart the game.
Oh, this lasts for a while
The boot
too.
sequence is so long.
I'd
I
kill
know.
myself, but that would be a serious
Why do
problem.
I have to reboot the game for the mods when we're not in the game yet? I'm just on the main
Well,
menu.
You know what, Keith? Have you played this game before?
Yeah, this is
You
pretty
should
par
know
for the
that its
course.
favorite thing to do is make you load shit.
By the way, if you look at my previous song I did, you probably laugh.
Okay.
That was similarly desperate and confused, but I powered through it, and I don't think anyone noticed. But I was like, having
I like that Led
completely-
Zeppelin song.
I had
Been
like straight up,
desperate and confused.
I had like straight up incorrect interpretations of how to fit the lyrics to the song. I started doing like some like Repo the Genetic Opera talk singing in a couple parts.
Oh,
with
God.
with a voice filter as a gimmick because I couldn't figure out how to make it actually fit the song.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that disaster.
Listen, this game gave me a false starting impression that it would be easy to match all the songs to the words because the first two are really obvious.
Should I teleport back home, Wander? Or just die?
If you want to, yeah. I mean, either works.
I suspect
Okay.
this game's not actually restarting.
Because I did make it to the silver mine,
game
just
lied
like I
to me,
said I
didn't it?
would. And then I mined up some silverstone, and then I tried to think of a Sylvester Stallone pun, and I just couldn't make it come together.
I
Couldn't make
just
it
sat
come
here
together.
waiting for a minute because the game said, "Would you like to restart?" And I'm like, "Yes, restart." And then it just didn't
That's
restart.
funny
just
because it
closed.
restarted for me, so I guess I have a better.
No, when it prompted me to restart the game, it just closed the game and then just sat there.
Oh yeah,
and left
did
me.
that to me too.
Oh.
It's dumb. You have to do it manually.
Like It just lied. Think somebody would do that? Just go on the internet and lie? My favorite part of the mandatory boot sequence is the unskippable intro cutscene you watch every time.
It's skippable.
Why is that not
It's-
skippable? I
It's
cannot
only
skip it.
skippable when it finishes loading.
I skip it immediately. It's like,
can never skip
they
it.
took your riches, and I'm like, bye.
I can never skip it.
Do you have this on like an SSD or
Oh,
or
I do have it on a...
Oh, that would explain.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to skip it until the game. Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious,
I
Wander?
super don't have space. I super don't have space to install all the multiplayer games we play on an SSD.
God,
Bird, say nothing.
damn it.
Say nothing.
Ah, crap. Wrong password. Whoops. Is Durf coming?
There you go.
Does he know we're playing?
Thank. I don't know where he is.
You should look at the house, Bird.
Are you fucking serious?
So I actually did this at first as a test to check out the there's one of the mods removes building restrictions. Boy, does it.
Huh.
Boy, howdy.
Wait, why is the map thing so big?
I don't know. I built it
This
last
is
time and I was
super
like, this is
inconvenient.
unreasonably large. Yeah, that's kind
This
of
is
why I was like,
unbelievably inconvenient.
this is why I was kind of okay with the idea of just being able to teleport on the map freely instead of use this more like monstrous horror.
It's not terrible. I almost kind of like it if it weren't so goddamn big.
It looks nice.
Is it the one from the other room?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
literally the one from that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's
No, it looks
kind of
really cool.
cool.
If we had like this huge like structure and this was in the basement, like it would look really rad, or like any number of things, or if you could see this from above, but
Or
you
if
can't.
you could see all the waypoints at the same time, or
Yeah, like it'd be-
anything.
be nice. Oh yeah, you also have to like go around to these like awkward pedestals to even like get it to work, and it's just like, oh, this is
Yeah, and you have to hope their character's facing the right direction to see what you're looking at, and
Kids
That's
these
okay.
days, no patience.
I remember playing Morrowind where you couldn't even fast travel. There was Betrayal at Krondor where you could pay 50 gold to fast travel at the Mages
Morrowind,
Guild.
the game where you had to memorize taxi routes. But like
I
three
think I would have
different
liked
companies-
Morrowind a lot more if the soundtrack was 7 times longer to compensate for the fact that you had to fucking walk everywhere.
Not
There's
only did you
only
memorize
2 travel
taxi
songs,
routes,
and
you
they're
had to
great.
you had to specifically
but-
memorize like 3 different companies' taxi routes.
I would just get like really hacked up levitation spells and fly everywhere really fast.
Why can't I heal? What?
Hey, Bird,
Oh,
have
if
you
your
heard
character
the
is
best,
just mildly injured, just eat something. I think you get your HP back that way.
Have you heard the best thing to come out of Reddit today? Electro Nuts, man.
Is Ambrosia
Googling?
broken? I think Ambrosia's broken now. I think
Well,
one of the mods
Keith-
broke it, I think.
Keith, just no, it's not broken. Eat something.
I mean, it's broken and then it doesn't work.
Well, so it's a bug. You just eat something and then you'll heal immediately up to full.
Yeah, I got that. I guess never make Ambrosia anymore. Looks like it. Yeah, if you use Ambrosia, just nothing happens. I'm like, it's really weird. So do we want to do the whole sacrifice somebody on
Yeah.
the altar and go into the ruins thing?
We should do that today. We should probably wait for Durf.
Yeah, probably.
I guess I can go ping him.
I already
Alright,
did.
I couldn't find the Electro
Oh.
Nuts man thing. but I'm a
Durf,
little
come
bit sad.
here.
Durf,
I'm physically standing at the location.
come hither.
Oh man, nobody's at the house. All right.
Yeah, nobody's at the house. At the hoose.
Well, so Keith, I will tell you, we have the map room set up so we can warp back down there freely. So if you want to just go do whatever while we wait for Durf, it's not actually a big deal.
Have you guys noticed that the clipping on the lesser wheel of pain is nonsense?
Yeah, it's real weird.
Maybe you are the weird one.
There's no the collision on this thing is just, I mean, dumb.
It's 86 degrees in my apartment. It is not helping any of my situation. Like, I can't move because I'm stuck to my own desk.
I bet if you stand up, you'll
Gross.
feel like a...
Yeah. Well, no, I replaced my leather chair with a mesh chair, so that helps at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the whole problem where I just don't use the backrest of any chair when I'm at a computer.
Yeah, you're
You mean, like, for your
permanently
neck,
stuck
or
in
do
this
you just, like,
situation.
sit up straight, or what?
Well, if he uses it, it effectively forms a seal with his back, and he just can't leave for the next, like, 3 days.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
Yes,
I never.
He's got the disorder where, like, the back of his brain is actually, like, the back of his head is actually a suction cup, and like he can
Are we
only
implying
actually
that-
remove himself from the seat because like he just loses so much weight that he just goes like right off. Like the seal's broken that way.
I just find that the backs of chairs always lean back.
Yeah,
But trying to use
But
a
I
keyboard and
wanna, like,
mouse,
sit
I
up
never
straight.
do. I can't do like the South Park World of Warcraft pose. So like
Oh.
it's like I don't I never.
Oh
see-
yeah, I can't
I'm
do
always,
that
like,
either. It hurts my lower back.
I'm always like sitting up when I'm at a keyboard and mouse. Like if I'm using a controller, I might lean back.
Yeah,
Like,
oh yeah,
keyboard
I
and
can't
mouse,
lean
I'm
back
just, like,
for keyboard and
sitting up.
mouse. That hurts my wrist
So
more
the
than my
backrest
back.
of a chair is basically useless to me on a computer. I don't know how to
Yeah,
teleport.
for me it hurts
Oh,
my wrist and back,
At
lower back.
one of the monoliths, you can't teleport from the monoliths.
Well, how do you
Yeah, it's a
teleport
one-way
at all?
teleport. You have to go to the
So
go to the map thing that we built in
Yeah.
our home.
yeah.
So you can
So if
only
you want,
teleport from maps.
yeah, it's
Yep.
dumb. The other
Oh,
thing is,
that's
if
a
you want to
very
just
unhelpful teleport system.
if you want to
Yep.
just say like screw it, you can just turn on admin mode and teleport anywhere on the map, which, if
I've
you
been avoiding
sparingly,
that
just
so
lets you
far.
teleport back home. I have very little standards for like walking time in games. I was like, I did my time in WoW. Now if I have warp points, I got warp points.
I'll just do the upgrade building piece thing by building a shitty building and then upgrading it.
Ow,
Here.
ow!
I'll just do it at random here.
Not gonna
instead.
lose to a random low-level mook. Fuck you.
Are you fighting people in town?
Yeah. Mostly because I just got bored.
Durf,
We just
durf.
you could just
So-
be like,
Yeah, well, we can just start without him. He probably fell asleep. He's
Yeah.
done that before.
um,
Alright, let's give him like
Oh,
another
you
10
know what?
minutes or 5
I was gonna
minutes.
say, how about I should probably text him. Do I have Durf's number? Bird, you might have Durf's number more accessible
I
than
absolutely do
mine.
not have Durf's number.
You don't have Durf's number.
Who do you take me for?
I thought you had...
Well, I guess I hadn't mentioned this before. My phone broke on Sunday.
Oh, so you've lost everything.
Yeah, yeah. I actually got your number first because you texted me to see what
Immediately.
I was up to. Like, literally as I bought my phone, which is why I was super late to D&D. Because I was buying my phone. Yeah, and I guess I just totally forgot to mention any of that. I guess I didn't think it was that important. There you go.
I wasn't there to hear the story anyway.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was probably complaining about something. Oh, right. So, so I have an intern, and we started out having a fairly professional, like, relationship and rapport with each other. At this point, we literally, like, after working together for like a month and a half, at this point we jokingly tell each other to go fuck ourselves and stuff like that all the time. I like to
What's
think
wrong
I'm
with
a
that?
really cool mentor.
I think they
Someday he's gonna have a different job and forget it's not you, and then
That's
he's
what I
going to have
told him.
problems.
I was like, this is a serious know your audience situation, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I never
he
had
said,
that relationship. I would panic every time I saw my boss a little bit.
Yeah,
I would too, because my boss only ever came into the office once every 2 months, so it was just like,
Oh, yeah.
how am I
like,
supposed
oh no,
to
we
react
have
to
to
this
look
guy?
like we're working. Nah, I told him to go fuck himself this morning, and he responded by saying he would call the police on me because swearing at an intern is illegal. And I said, I don't really remember what I said, but the point is, I've never been prouder of my professional achievements than being able to tell my direct reporter to go fuck himself. I think I've won at life. Every time I look at the drying rack, I swear to God, it looks like an easel, and like I think,
does.
like, oh, is this where I get a painting? I just get confused every time.
And yet somehow I've hung an entire 500 something worth of meat off of this. That poor mammoth.
Oh, it's just a really, really well made.
Oh yeah,
easel.
bird.
Yes,
you
my
should make
name's
a mammoth. You should make some mammoth heads and like some other stuff. Might as well power level you while we're here.
You may be bird,
Alright.
but what if you weren't bird?
Because yeah, what level are you?
I can't. I'm not high enough level to make mammoth heads. Wait, maybe I am. I just need
You're
to learn
not?
the feet. I need to
You're
learn
not
the feet.
Did you not hit the cap?
I don't know. I didn't put any points in the feet. All right, that's under decrotion.
My favorite part is when you go somewhere and then you just can't play for a while because none of the stuff's loading.
Yeah, I'm on level 50. I'm not level 55. I can't
Oh,
make
wow.
the mammoth trophy.
Huh. Man, the level disparity in this is nuts. Hey Keith,
Hello,
welcome back.
I am here, doing
Hey,
a
Keith.
thing.
What do
Ah,
you think?
keeps teleporting me around when I try to walk.
Oh,
Why is this
it's still
happening?
loading you in.
Is there still something? Is there a building over here?
Yeah, there's stuff in
Yeah,
there.
just
fine.
chill out. Just chill out for a second.
Just-
Hang on, I want to observe you. Stop moving. Stop
Yeah,
moving.
yes.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop moving. I want to just take. I want Keith to appreciate. Stop moving. God damn it. I wanted to appreciate the fact that you're wearing like bronze armor with no t-shirt underneath.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, that is some nip chafing.
And that's
I
the
am the chain
warm.
master.
That's the warm armor.
that's
yeah,
the warm armor.
Yeah, this is the. Oh man, it's chilly in here. I'll put this armor on. Armor.
Are
It
you
makes no
kidding me?
sense. Yeah,
Hey.
it's the
Keith's
same armor you
back.
were wearing last time.
The top,
Before
like,
you
look at
turned
the
into
top of
Xiao
Keith's
Yun.
back and
He's
tell
got
me
a
that isn't a hairy
back
Holy
butt
shit, you-
crack.
Butt crack, yeah.
Oh wait a minute. You're Ma Chao.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
and
Bert
you're
Cracker's
hairy
Mao
butt
Chao.
crack.
Yeah, I've got a butt on my back. I've got a back butt.
Also, hairy butt crack sounds like a terrible, terrible name.
Hairy
So
butt
I
Hairy
think
crack's fine, but the poor butt crack family. they
Durf
just-
might be the only person inside the house. I hope he is. I hope he's
so,
coming.
too.
Because I
For
made
me.
this with the expectation that maybe some of you guys would be inside the house when you logged in for extra. Oh,
Well,
hey,
hey, I
Durf.
got teleported in, and I hated every second of it. So, there you go. But maybe the butt crack family is actually like from like I
Okay,
don't
I'm gonna
know,
get rid of at least some of
Spain
these.
or Estonia or something like that. So it's actually pronounced like boot croc or something.
Boot rock.
Boot crack.
I am the boot croc.
I wish that if you filtered down to an item, that it
The
would stay
hairy
filtered down to
boot
that item
crack.
until you told it to stop doing that.
Yeah.
So that you like search for an item, find out what it's made of, close your inventory, find those items, come back to your inventory, and whoa, it's still there. But instead of like it kicks you out of that item. You're like, no, I was
No.
using that.
Okay.
I don't have your mods, so I can't connect.
Well, the
Well, there's
the
a guide on
mod
how to
list,
install
yeah.
it.
I made it real simple. It takes like seconds.
What?
Look in
Yeah.
Discord.
Just follow them directions.
Durf, were you asleep?
I was taking a nap.
That would explain
Yeah, we can
things.
tell.
Who are you nap individuals?
I took a nap earlier today.
You disgust
I
me.
tried to, but my head
You will not
hurt too
survive
much.
the winter.